Hey, 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 I'm Angie Rose with Angie Rose Health Coaching, and I'm here today to give you a live Monday Mojo. So I have been gone for 2 weeks and been on vacation. So I did some pre-recording so I wouldn't miss those Monday Mojos for you all. But I am back in the office, and technically it is Tuesday. Right? So let me point that out. I know I called this Monday Mojo and it's Tuesday, but I got myself too booked yesterday and was not able to hop on. So I thought I still want to hop on today and get this done. So maybe it's your Tuesday, I don't know. Give me a word with T that would rhyme like Monday Mojo. But it's time for Tuesday, and it's time for me to kick your butt a little bit and give you some good tips to help you with your health and wellness. I would love for you to like, share, and comment on this video. I appreciate it. So this month we've been talking about sleep and how it affects our body, how it affects our health and our wellness, weight loss, all those kinds of things. And today that is definitely what I want to talk about. How even one night of bad sleep can actually affect your muscle and your fat. Now, I know some of you really don't have control over not being able to sleep well, and it really does feel tough for you because you've tried all the things and it's just part of what's going on in your life right now. But I'm probably talking a little bit more about the people that do have control over it. I can help you with sleep. I can. These are some of the things that are going to help you with it if you're not doing them. But if you're someone who likes an occasional several times a week staying up late and Netflixing it, or oversleeping the alarm because you stayed up too late and then you finally fell asleep, now you're up and you're running and you're not setting yourself up for success, you're probably who I'm talking to a little bit more, because you can change what you're doing. But I want you guys to think about even those of you who do not sleep well and you just accept it, but you don't really do anything about it. I want you to know how much it affects you. So this is the bad news, all right? I want you to think about which categories you fall in. Do you get a good night's sleep most nights? Maybe an occasional, I just can't sleep, a little too much caffeine or something, stress or whatever. Or are you the person who consistently says things like, I had somebody tell me the other day, I'll sleep when I'm dead. And I'm like, I wanted to say, well, you're going to be dead because at some point your body needs it. It's that important. Okay. So what I want you to know is there was a research done by Swedish researchers that found that just one night of sleeplessness, the muscles of people participating in their study actually showed signs of protein breakdown. Now, not only that did their proteins start to break down. Let me say this if you don't know this. Muscle is made of protein. That's how we build it. It's how we make it. It's the exact amino acids and how we build our body, that even one night of lack of sleep, proteins started to break down, which is your muscle, and their bodies were primed to store fat, and it actually changed the expression of several of their genes that affect obesity and type 2 diabetes. So we want you to know, number one, sleep is absolutely linked. Lack of sleep is linked to an unhealthier lifestyle. It's also linked to disease and the genes that affect those diseases, but also we begin to lose muscle mass. So that's kind of scary because there's a lot of times that we run on caffeine. And I know I got back from vacation yesterday. I had a busy day. I had extra caffeine, and then I'm the prime example, and I look tired this morning because I had too much caffeine yesterday and then I couldn't go to sleep, and that made me upset. So now I'm talking to you today about it. But I know that there are some things that we can actually do that are going to help with this to give you a more proactive approach to sleep that will, of course, help you with your health and wellness journey. Okay, so let me give you just a few tips and then we'll get off for the day and get you guys going again. But the first tip is, as much as possible, you want to set yourself up for a night of great sleep with your daily habits. okay, and your routines. You know, it really does matter. I am a very routine girl. I have my time I get up, my time I go to bed. I have the time that I do each of the things that I do more often than not. I've really made that a habit in my life. But if you are someone who just flies by the seat of your pants and you just kind of let things go, this might be the first place to start, which is to find a way to make a bedtime routine and make sure your evenings wind you down, right? They wind you down. Things that you can do that will help as well is stay away from things that stimulate you, like eating chocolate. And who doesn't like chocolate after dinner? But chocolate, drinking alcohol, this is one of the biggest things that I find, especially for women who, as we get a little older and we start getting into menopause, we drink a cup of alcohol or a glass of alcohol and we wake up in the middle of the night and we're up for an hour or two and then we can't go back to sleep for a while. So when we do finally fall asleep, when we wake up, we're very tired. Alcohol affects that tremendously. Working late on the computer or reading late or staying up and Netflixing. Those are some things you want to try to avoid more often than not, and make sure your room is dark and cool and a comfortable place to sleep. Second tip would be to eat more protein every day. At each meal, shooting for 20 to 30 grams of protein at each meal, which that really equates to about 3 to 4 ounces of chicken or turkey or beef, fish, any of those kinds of things. Of course, you can have more than 3 to 4 ounces, but when you are eating protein at every meal, you're helping to not only maintain the muscle that you have, but you're helping to build muscle with your workouts and the things that you're doing. Okay. Third rule. If you're not working out, start working out and try to fit at least 2 strength training workouts in per week. Now, I know a lot of you haven't ever done strength training or you're not real big into it, but you know what? The reality of it is, especially as we age, I'm getting older just like everybody else, and the more muscle mass that I have, the better I'm able to, 1, maintain my weight loss, but 2, I am keeping strength that normally starts depleting as people age. I want to be strong and I want to have those muscles to be able to move well into my older age and feel good about it, okay? So if you need to learn how to work out, I do some strength training classes in here on Tuesdays and Thursday nights at 6 o'clock. So first class is free. Throw that little plug out there. Just give us a call and find out. But I want to say this. These tips are probably not new to you. You know you need to eat more protein. You know you need to add strength training. You know you need to go to bed on time. I'm probably not telling you anything you don't know, but sometimes we need to get reminded of the simple things that we can do to really help us out and to really benefit our sleep as well as overall health. So sometimes I think we just need a little accountability and somebody like me to get on and give you a little Tuesday mojo instead of Monday, but a little mojo and a motivation to remind yourself that sleep does really matter and it really does help your health in a lot more ways than fat loss and muscle building or muscle maintenance. But you know what? I think you guys know that. So make it a priority this week to get to bed just a little bit earlier, to get to sleep and change those things that you're doing. Good morning, Miss Bobby and Miss Maggie. Thank you for jumping on today with me. I hope you guys are great and I hope you're having a great day so far. So this is that's just the thought for me today, and thought for you. If you are struggling with getting into a routine and figuring out what you need to be doing, of course, I'm your coach, Angie Rose. I do offer a 1-hour free consultation for you to come in, sit down with me, talk with me about how I can help you and what you're struggling with, and we come up with a good plan to be able to work together. So how you do that, give us a call. The office number here is 308-850-2419. Ask to get set up for that 1-hour free, or you can go to my website. There is a ton of information there at angierosehealthcoaching.com. You click on contact me, fill out the form, and we will give you a call and see if we can set something up with you that will benefit you and get you feeling better, sleeping better, and being healthier. All right, guys. Monday Mojo on Tuesday, running a little late, still on vacation time in Mexico, I guess. And, but we're getting stuff done. I hope you guys all have an amazing week. You, do something for yourself today that's healthy. And otherwise, we will see you next Monday. Bye.